cups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we basically clean up without so much as a word between us.
Said that, but that's a hastily.
Oh. I get the feeling that this is something either of us will have the courage to bring up.
Time to read poems. My favorite part of the series because I love to do these voices.
Okay. Yeah. Sayori.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But that's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, now you're out of it. Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Fluffy.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Oh. If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh! Okay, that was creepy. Let's talk to Monica.
Hi, Fluffy. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her head.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers the last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall. Even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry gill. Expressionless, I don't know what that means. but a hand catches me between the thumb
I
and
think that's
forefinger.
Quill.
Yeah.
The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze.
Oh my
The
god.
lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice.
I am your
found
father.
Every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind.
Okay then.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
Ooh,
You
we're
mean
talking
one-
about real life people.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good?
Yes.
It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to everything you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling people your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus on everything they went into it and things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
2 more, thank gosh.
to go first?
Natsuki.
I'm so fucking tired, dude.
How long has it been?
I don't know.
Shit.
What? I guess you already. Wait. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I get my hopes up in the first place.
What? I didn't think that this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother writing a poem like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me
Eh?
you're not. That sounded weird. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know, Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Wait, you know what I meant.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean...
Ugh.
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
I'm confused! Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch! This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Well, I didn't even get to read hers? Why is everyone hating me?
Right? They just don't want you.
Why?
I wanted to read Natsuki's poem.
I know.
Fluffy. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Fluffy, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot to do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Fluffy. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I could do that with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No. That's wrong. Wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me.
Juliet.
I know I'm a difficult person, Fluffy.
Yeah,
I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time,
Dude, the music.
it always treated me just like anyone else.
I love the music for this. I love the music so much for this.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you,
What
I just
happened?
feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri.
Yep.
And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Yep.
I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends,
Yeah.
and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she doesn't. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you.
Each a marvel, millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets itself on a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath, gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest would get the lost in it. There's one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations? And
Really gently like your foundation.
Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down into the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build the sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my pace to a road to the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore.
Oh. I'm aware that the beat is kind of in the name.
I am the only voice actor now. You guys are all wrong, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
19, because that's my reading.
Yeah,
That's not
Natsumi
reading.
already told me about it.
She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wants us to write about the same topic again. I suppose it's better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes.
Yes. That's
Anyway,
exactly
it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
No problem. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Oh, sorry. Hold on a sec. Is it me or did you just say something? Or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deactivated from your usual.
Deactivated.
You have deactivated.
Yup. You deviated from your usual catchphrase and when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Seems you're right.
Sayori always helps to lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is a little thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so...
Okay, ignore me.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets.
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 Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri?
What?
Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
Oh.
No! That's not it at all! You're just the most useless person here!
No!
You know?
No!
No, Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares after her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway,
Bless you.
that just leaves you, Fluffy.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica suggesting spending the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Fluffy, I was about to say Fluffy, man. Fluffy may not be like around if you're...
May not like to be.
Yeah, you're right. You only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. Stop skipping before I fucking finish
No.
reading.
No.
How could it? Wow. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Wow.
Sounds more like you're making excuses for Fluffy to.
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
Oh my god. And baking isn't?
Okay.
Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. Now, let's all hype back up. In the end, I think it's up to Fluffy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said.
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just say this already?
Yeah. Fluffy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone look straight at me. Ooh.
And that's where we're gonna leave this episode.
What? No!
Yeah.
Why?
I have to fucking pee so bad. Hold on.
Same, dude!
Ah!
Wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Don't leave. Don't leave.
we're not
Yet. Anyways, guys,
If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button.
if you really like this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button.
And as always,
Remember,
Everything changes